Hey, one of my agents just texted me just a little while ago about a new listing he's getting, a little 80-acre timber tract. And it's got a good lesson in it. It gives two good points, something for land agents, something for landowners, and maybe it's helpful to you. Anyway, he was asking me to see if I could get the secretaries to pull a file on a tract we sold 14 years ago, 2011. And the guy that bought it is now ready to sell it. Whatever reason, it doesn't matter. And so said, sure, get with so-and-so and have her pull XYZ file. And that way you've got the old deed. You know a lot about the track anyway. We can pull the old maps, make sure nothing's changed. We can look at access, things like that. But I got to thinking, that is great. This agent, who was one of my first agents at RecLand, sold this tract to the guy who owns it, and now this guy that's ready to sell it again, he's going to use the same agent. And 14 years later, so man, I'm excited that you get repeat business 14 years after the fact, and the guy's happy with us, wants to use the same agent, wants to use us. And I got to thinking, hey, if you're a land agent, man, it's important to do a rock solid job and not just look at a closing as the finish line. You got to look at the whole process, because if you're going to make it in this business as a land agent, you can't just turn and burn one client wonder kind of deal. You've got to have some repeat business if you're going to be in it for the long term. So I'm proud of my guy for doing a rock solid job. Kind of proud of us as a company for doing well enough that this seller would come back and want to use us again. So if you're a land agent, that's a good lesson for you, especially if you're a new land agent. You older guys, you older pros, you already know that. The other thing is for landowners. When you get ready to sell a property, or maybe you want to buy a property and you need some help with it, use the people who've been good to you. Use the people who've helped you succeed in the past. And that's been 14 years. There's a lot of new companies in the area. There are a lot of new land agents around, because selling land is cool these days, where, years ago it wasn't so cool, but now it's hip and cool, and everybody's got a four-wheeler or side-by-side and a pair of Wolverine boots is in the land business. So there's a lot of shiny things out there, and a lot of them are good. But if somebody's done a good job for you and that company's still around a decade later and they're there, the same people, man, why would you go try to experiment with something new and shiny when you can go with something that is a proven entity? So just let that be something in the back of your mind if you get ready to buy or sell. Who's been good to you? Who took care of you in the past? Maybe they weren't real shiny. Maybe they weren't, real sexy or anything special, but they just did a rock solid job. Chances are they're still going to do a rock solid job now, and probably even better, because they've got a decade or more of experience under their belt. And they're probably even going to be more knowledgeable, more equipped, have more contacts, and do a better job. So anyway, when you get ready to buy or sell land, just a couple of thoughts to remember. Hey, thanks for watching our videos. There's some more right there. Check them out.